What's going on, you Pokemon Savages? Today we got an episode pretty much summing up all the things that happened this week, the first week of 2026. We've got a bunch of new reveals, a bunch of new items that are going to be hitting the market for the 30th anniversary. We've got the Pikachu promo coming in the London Museum, amongst other things, including the new set Perfect Order. So let's hop into it. But before we go into that, I do want to give away this Tornadus promo. This is from the White Flare ETB. All you got to do to enter is comment and subscribe. All right, guys, first up, we've got this Natural History Museum in London, the Pikachu promo that Pokemon Company is doing in collaboration with the museum. I think the card is actually pretty cool. I mean, you got the Aerodactyl, if you will, on the flying up over here, the pterodactyl bones up here. I kind of like that. That's really cool. This is going to be a jumbo card, so I don't know if like the crazy hype secondary market might not be there, but you know what? It's what you get at these events, and I think it's pretty cool. So again, if you're gonna want one of these, you're gonna have to either pack your bags and go to London, because we are including this with your purchases from January 30th to April 19th. You can see it here on PokeBeach site right over here. And then starting on January 30th, they're going to be doing, you can get these as gifts with purchases at select UK retailers. They haven't announced which retailers. I think that's kind of smart, but there are a bunch of things here that you can see. So take a look at this picture with Pikachu and Eevee. There's going to be a bunch of stuff. Again, kind of like the felt hat Pikachu, where they had a bunch of like posters and other things, sleeves and other things you can get that were themed for that. But here are some pins. This looks like a notebook, which is kind of cool. I do like that, the Pokemon on this natural. It's pretty sick, actually. Wow. So the multiple evolutions of Eevee. That's awesome. I've not seen these. I have not gone past the jumbo card. Just so we can take a look at this. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen this already, but tote bags, and is this an ornament? That looks sick. So again, some of this stuff, there is a wide range of items that you can pick up. So some of this stuff might be something that you can pick up on eBay or secondary market. I do like a lot of these things. All right, and second thing I wanted to talk about today was the First Partner Illustration Collections. Now this is something that's totally new. As far as the First Partners, they did have these packs, I remember, on the 25th anniversary. Now, I just got back into the hobby around the 25th anniversary, so I remember seeing these Series 1, or these type of packs. It had like the Kanto starters on it, I want to say, but these are very interesting in that they will have illustration rare style cards in them. So you can read this here, 30 years of first partner Pokemon. I think this is a really cool way of highlighting all the generations first starter Pokemon. It's a really good way of doing that. You can read the little paragraph there, but here you're going to see First Partner Illustration Collection Series 1 includes one Pokemon TCG booster pack containing 3 of 9 promos. Again, there's only going to be 9, so you know, if you're going to be looking to chase them all, there'll definitely be duplicates and triplicates and so on. And then you get 2 regular Pokemon packs and a sticker sheet. So in the first image, you can see here there's a Mega Evolution pack and a Phantasmal Flames pack. I'm wondering how this will change as we get to like Series 2 and further into this series. But I do think that's kind of cool. I'm going to try to get some of those. Here's the sticker sheet right here. I think this is the pack I remember from the 25th. Yep, I remember this pack right here. And they were jumbos, I want to say, in the 25th. I think we got some for the kids in their jumbo binders. But I think that's kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think about this. And the third thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today is Perfect Order. So to round up the first week of 2026, we got a decent amount of new things. Perfect Order being the next set coming out in the Mega Evolution block. I know it's super early to throw out opinions here. I did, however, join the queue on Pokemon Center, and I picked up the 2 ETBs, the booster box, because 1, I do rip and ships, but 2, I also have a collection of my own, and I started doing the Pokemon Center ETBs in Scarlet and Violet, but I definitely want to make sure I'm getting this. So as a collector, once you start something, you definitely want to keep going with it. So again, Perfect Order, I don't see it being insanely popular. In my opinion, again, I don't play I haven't played the Mega games, the Legends ZA. I've not played that. I heard that Zygarde is a big part of that game, but is this is it Mega Clefable? I don't think Clefairy would be Mega, right? To be the evolution. So Mega Starmie. Again, I don't think. And you know what? These are Gen 1 Pokemon. We're not going to get a Mega Meowth, but the Meowth there. Yeah, I mean, this could be a set that will hopefully drive demand or like level demand to the supply. But who knows? I'm not sure if there's anything bigger that's going to be in this set that could bring it. It will be a good thing to see how this affects everything else going on, because you're going to have 30th anniversary kickoff, as well as Ascended Heroes probably in their third month of release wave, which is crazy. But Ascended Heroes is going to be crazy hard to get. So maybe this will be a perfect little supplement for people to be able to get packs in stores. Here is the regular ETB. Again, this is a Mega Zygarde. People in the Discord did throw in something pretty hysterical just today, actually. This is interesting. Again, with the Zygarde, I think that looking at these two, here's the Pokemon Center. I do like how the Pokemon Center is actually very different. Actually, is it like more zoomed in? I feel like it's this spot right here on this ETB. It might be. But I do like the Pokemon Center one a little bit better. I do like how they're making them look a bit different. Now, moving on to the promo, which I probably think is the best thing that they have. Zoom in a little bit. Come on. Was that Tyrunt? Yeah. I think this is pretty cool. I'm interested to see like how this theme works out in the set. But that looks like a cool promo. Again, you know, it's not. We're always so used to, or always wanting to get those popular Pokemon sets, and Mega Evolution Base came out strong with a ton of fan favorites. And then you had Phantasmal Flames, in my opinion, much weaker set holistically than Mega Evolution. But, you know, it had the Charizards, and it had a couple of others in there, but mainly it's a Charizard set. So, but then this one, again, being even smaller than Phantasmal Flames, I think that this will, again, bring down the demand a bit on any new sets. And I think we need that. And, you know, if you have any older sets that you're looking to get, I would definitely look at that now, because when these sets start to come out and I think the demand starts to go down a bit for the new sets, people are going to start looking back at older sets, either to pick up for investments or to rip. So the pricing on that, I think, will probably go up. And here's your 3-pack blister. I do love this Chikorita. Chikorita is so cute. I mean, you get that as the Black Star promo. That's going to be promo 69. Dang, I gotta look at my my promo binder to see if I'm definitely missing some promos. 69 already? Yikes. A Cinderace? Yeah. Are any of these promos? Interested to see. Okay, so you get the score. This is the single pack blister, but with the 3 cards. You got the Squirrel Bunny, the Raboot, and the Cinderace with this awesome Snorlax coin. I think that's pretty cool. Again with the Snorlax coin, but you're gonna get the Clauncher and the Clawitzer, and Onyx and Steelix. Pretty cool. Okay, and then here we go with the Chikorita, Bayleaf, and Meganium. So Meganium is one of the starters that they chose for Legends ZA, so it's getting like its full. And then you got the Mega Meganium also coming out in Ascended, which is going to look awesome. Wow, look at this, the Makuhita getting some love. That's a cool card, and this is definitely a promo. That's 68. I like that. It's actually really cool. Here's your booster bundle. I did pick up 2 of those. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, from Pokemon Center. And I guess here's like the cover for that. Yeah, these are cool. So I'm wondering, like, you know, so we will get pre-release for this. We're going to get, you know, your build-in battles, and those will be promos as well. And here's a sneak peek at Mega Zygarde EX. Damn, 5 energy. Sheesh. Here you go with your Meowth. And your backups to your booster box. So again, I'm definitely going to be picking these up for my sealed collection. If you guys do have any sealed collection items that you're working on in Mega Block, drop it down in the comments. I'm definitely doing a promo binder for Mega, Pokemon Center ETBs, and the booster boxes from Mega. I got those in the acrylic cases. So here's a little summary of what we got for the set. Over 120 cards. So again, small set, 4 Mega Evolutions in Zygarde, Clefable, Starmie, and Skarmory. So we didn't see a Skarmory. Interesting enough. You'll get 9 EXs, 11 illustration rares, and 18 ultra rare Pokemon and trainers, 6 SIRs, and supporter cards. So, okay. So again, let me see. What does it say over here? This will contain over 120 cards, including secret rares, with only 88 cards in the main set, making it the smallest English main set to release in years. So we were just saying that about Phantasmal Flames. So very interesting. So our set will only be mostly based on Japan's Nil Zero set, which releases on January 23rd. And then what does it say? Chikorita released as a gym promo in August. Okay. Yeah. So it is going to be very interesting to see how this actually pans out as far as like the set coming out, the popularity, the waves. Again, I think that having a smaller set like this, maybe a little less popular set, we will be coming out, in tandem with the first waves of Ascended Heroes. I think that this would obviously help see packs on the shelves. I don't know how that plays with the human mind as far as like we see the set on the shelf, it must not be popular, I don't want to rip it, and it will just sit on the shelf. However, Ascended Heroes is going to be, you've probably heard it from a lot of your favorite YouTubers. I got to look and see what I'm getting from Distro. I don't think I'm getting it. I mean, you think about how many packs Rip and Shippers are going to rip. My man Nostalgianomics always says it. It's you're highly just underestimating how much Rip and Ships do a week. I'm on the fairly small side of it, and last year in 2025 we ripped about, I want to say it was like 50,000 packs or something like that. I got to look back. The year before that it was 30,000. This year I forgot, we just did a yearly wraps, but I think it was around 50,000, which is crazy. We did introduce more Japanese and Chinese this year in the pack rips because we couldn't get our hands on enough of the English product. So shout out to everybody that's been joining the live streams and continues to just support. I appreciate that. But yeah, again, Ascended Heroes is probably going to be in the limelight much more, so it will throw a little shade or shadow casting over this set into the next set, and especially because it's small. I'm interested to see like what happens after this. So we're going to get this in March 27th is the release for Perfect Order. So you figure sometime in June we're going to get the following set. So we shall see. I don't know if there's going to be any, if there's going to be a gold card in this. We've so far, even with Ascended Heroes, we've seen every set have those beautiful new gold cards that we all love. Well, most of us love it. Some of us don't. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know if, what's the Pokemon chase going to be? The mega, out of those that I've seen, I would probably going to go with Starmie because I don't really know Zygarde. I'm not sure what generation Zygarde was. Clefable. Again, who even knows if we're even going to want to see any of these? We'll see. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. And yeah, we will definitely catch you guys in the next live streams and catch you guys on the next video. Until then, peace out, guys.